Is it time to buy or sell Nvidia stock? In this video, we will explore Nvidia thoroughly. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 28th of March, 2025. And now, we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any vital updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since March 26, 2025, our system has ranked Nvidia as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.17. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has seen a loss of 3.6%. This equates to an average loss of 1.2% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock currently sits in the midst of a broad declining trend in the short term, indicating further potential decline within this trend. The present 3-month trend suggests a possible decrease of nearly 18% over the upcoming 3 months, with expected returns ranging from approximately -25% to -4%. When we examine the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of about 32%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance might vary between approximately 32% and 91% over the next year. In practical terms, this would imply a future price between $144.59 and $209.48. Our latest daily update for Nvidia includes the headline, Nvidia's stock price down 1.58% on Friday. The Nvidia stock price fell by 1.58% on the last day, Friday, the 28th of March, 2025, from $111.43 to $109.67. It has now declined for 4 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 3.47%, ranging from a low of $109.08 to a high of $112.87. Over the past 10 days, the price has fallen in 7 of those days, resulting in a decline of 9.86% for this period. Trading volume also decreased on the last day, which is considered a positive sign, as volume typically follows stock performance. On the last day, the trading volume decreased by 8 million shares, with a total of 228 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $24.99 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $153.13, while the lowest price was $75.61. Currently, the price sits at 28.38%, or $43.46, below the 52-week high, and 50.82%, or $113.31, below the all-time high of $222.98, which occurred on January 15, 2018. Nvidia Corporation, trading under the symbol NVDA, is navigating a volatile landscape as it responds to broader market corrections. Recently, artificial intelligence stocks, including Nvidia, have faced challenges, leading to a correction in the Nasdaq Composite. There is growing concern over potential economic slowing, fueled by uncertainties surrounding tariffs that may curtail investments in artificial intelligence. Although Nvidia remains a strong player in the technology sector, it is currently experiencing a difficult start to the year, influenced by negative momentum seen across the Magnificent Seven stocks. Investors are also noting that while Wall Street analysts generally favor Nvidia, there are warnings suggesting that this optimistic outlook might be overly ambitious. In a related development, shares of CoreWeave, a company backed by Nvidia, debuted nearly 3% lower than its initial public offering price, which might hint at a cautious market reception towards Nvidia-related ventures. Despite these short-term challenges, some analysts are highlighting why Nvidia could be considered undervalued. The company reported impressive revenue growth, with figures for the fiscal year 2025 reaching $130.5 billion, a 114% increase year over year. A forward price-to-earnings growth ratio of 0.76 indicates potential for upsides, as markets might be undervaluing its strong artificial intelligence platform. As such, Nvidia presents an intriguing opportunity for those willing to engage with a stock that shows both price volatility and growth potential, especially as it continues to innovate and expand its capabilities in the semiconductor space. The outlook remains mixed, but in the long run, Nvidia's strong fundamentals may prevail. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned NVDA a buy rating with a hold action. On the same day, it was reported that Morgan Stanley rated NVDA as overweight with a hold action. Additionally, on that Wednesday, Benchmark gave NVDA a buy rating along with a hold action. Also, on Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, KeyBank assigned NVDA an overweight rating with a hold action. Earlier, on Wednesday, the 26th of February, 2025, Morgan Stanley again rated NVDA as overweight with a hold action. Analysts have given Nvidia stock a general buy rating. They rate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts assign the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Nvidia. Today, the stock presents a mix of signals. The Nvidia stock is showing sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a more negative outlook. Additionally, there is a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the long-term average positioned above the short-term average. On upward corrections, resistance is expected at the levels of $116.17 and $122.64. A breakout above either of these levels would trigger buy signals. Volume decreased alongside the price in the last trading session, which lowers the overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. A buy signal was established from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 10th of March, 2025, and thus far, the stock has risen by 2.51%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence. Here are some additional signals that may be of interest to you. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 15 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 42 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 26 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 23 days ago. Reviewing the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 27 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages showed a buy signal 39 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nvidia. Nvidia finds support from accumulated volume at $108.76. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when this support is tested. The stock exhibits average daily movements, and with a solid trading volume, the associated risk is considered medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $3.79 between its high and low, which amounts to 3.47%. Throughout the last week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 3.35%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Nvidia, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, consider the price-to-earnings ratio, often abbreviated as PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This represents a relatively normal PE ratio, frequently observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 28th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 93 cents. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nvidia. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Nvidia is at $118.42. If you do not own any shares, You may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Nvidia encounters its first support level at $108.76. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Nvidia from multiple analyst sources is buy. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On March 21, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. conducted an insider sale of 1,900 shares of common stock. On March 21, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. conducted an insider sale of 2,300 shares of common stock. On March 21, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. conducted an insider sale of 300 shares of common stock. On March 19, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. conducted an insider sale of 5,689 shares of common stock. On March 20, 2025, Shaw RDS conducted an insider sale of 2,300 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 59.557. Overall, insiders purchased 1,811,784 shares and sold 8,523,220 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss in place. Is Nvidia stock a good buy? Nvidia currently presents several negative indicators, leading us to believe that its performance will remain weak in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we hold a negative assessment of this stock. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 31st of March, we anticipate Nvidia will open higher by 87 cents, starting at $110.54. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.